So today we will learn about the pile cap design. There is one structure.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we find center of mass and the center of rigidity using StatPro? And how it will be possible
Center of
using
mass of the
StatPro?
structure.
And the center of gravity both.
We can find out there is a function of master slave and master slave. Use of the master slave, we can transfer the center of gravity, center of mass. I'll take a separate lecture for that. Okay, when we will analyze dynamic structures. When we will do the dynamic calculation.
Okay,
Hello.
sir, no problem. No.
Okay. In a dynamic
Okay, sir, no
calculation.
problem. Clear.
Okay.
Okay.
About the pile cap, provided all the properties to the structure, support and load. There are earthquake loads and dead load and live load. Earthquake definition is also created. Go to the foundation design after analysis, include all load case and click on the run stat.foundation. I'll just rerun it. Stat.foundation. Job setup, create a new job. Job name will be pile cap. Job type is isolated to pile cap. Design code is Indian. SI unit assigned to all support. Include only generated load cases. Select all the generated load case. And click on that first arrow and click on create job. Look at this, pile cap job is created. Click on that plus sign and go to design parameter. Provide all the design parameters: strength of the concrete, unit weight of the concrete, yield strength of the steel, side clear cover, bottom cover. Pile in pile cap means the depth of the pile which are inserted in the pile cap, this much, this distance. In the final result also I'll tell you initial thickness of the pile cap, the minimum thickness, minimum bar size for pile cap I'm just selecting as 10 mm, maximum bar size I'm selecting 20 mm. Then go to pile layout. In a pile layout you must need to provide a capacity of your one pile capacity. Suppose the capacity means the how much force is coming on your particular support. Okay, the how much force is coming on your particular support or particular pile. I'm just providing 200 kilonewton as a lateral. It's an example, just an example. Okay, I'm providing 150 kilonewton as a lateral force, the capacity of your pile. pile can resist that much of force in lateral direction. In a vertical direction, I am providing 300 kilonewton. The vertical force pile can resist up to 300 kilonewton. What about the uplift force? I am providing 100 kilonewton. 100 kilonewton uplift force can be resisted by that particular pile. What about the pile dia? Size of your one pile. Piles are in group. There are 2 pile, 3 pile, 4 pile in a group. So we must need to provide the size of or dia of our one pile. I am providing dia of the one pile 0.3. What about the spacing? Spacing in between the two piles. Spacing in between two piles are the pile spacing. I am providing
Sir, is it center to center spacing or clear spacing?
center to center spacing 0.9. Okay. Then edge distance, it's a distance from end pile, center of the end pile to edge of the pile cap. When the design is complete, then I will tell you what are the spacing, what is edge distance, all these things. Okay. So I'm providing it 0.3, the edge distance. For the pile arrangement, just go to calculate over here and you can select the pile arrangement. 3 piles, 4 piles, 5 piles, which you want to provide. Suppose I am selecting 3 is a minimum. You can provide a 3 piles as a minimum for that particular condition which we have provided above. The capacity of my one pile is lateral load, it can take 150 kilonewton, vertical force it can take 300 kilonewton, and uplift pressure it can take 100 kilonewton. It's a pile capacity, and the dimension of the pile dia 0.3, spacing 0.9, and edge distance 0.3. For that condition, you must need to provide 3 piles in a group.
Hey.
Okay.
Poker po. Apa maalala?
You must need to provide 3 piles in a group. More than 3 you can provide, 4 pile, 5 pile you can provide, but 3 is the minimum. So just select any one and click on OK. The arrangement is selected now. It's a pile layout. Then go to design. When you click on design, the design is complete. Go to the detail and schedule drawing. In pile design, there is no schedule drawing. Okay, it will not provide you a data in the form of table. Just go to detail drawing here. In a detailed drawing, you will find out all the pile cap designs. Reinforcement 20 mm bar at the rate of 75 mm center to center distance in both the directions X and Z. Pile embedded, pile inserted in the pile cap is 75 mm, which we have provided. 0.07 it is here, but it is 75 mm. What about the spacing and cover? Clear cover 125 mm. Pile dia 0.3 meter. Depth of the pile cap 0.9 meter. What about the pile dimension? 1.5 meter overall dimension. It's a center to center distance. Pile spacing 0.9 meter. And from center to the edge, it's the edge distance, which is also 0.3 meter, which we have provided. This particular dimension is 1.5 meter and this dimension is 1.38 meter. Select the next one and you will get that particular. same. Reinforcement is also same. It shows same reinforcement and dimension for all the piles. Please check it in your computer, okay? There is no GA drawing. You will find out calculation drawing. There is no graph. Is it clear to all? Or need to tell once again?
सर इज इट हेलो सर
Yeah.
सर जो हमने लोडिंग डाला वो हॉरिजॉन्टल वर्टिकल अपलिफ्ट प्रेशर वो पर्टिकुलर वन पाइल के लिए डाला था
हाँ, वो
तो
वन पाइल के लिए
फिर
डाला था.
ये सबका रिजल्ट तो फिर ये सबका रिजल्ट कैसे बताएगा फुटिंग नंबर 62 तो फिर एक ही का है ना ये
वेट
आई
वेट
थिंक ये
wait.
सब
वेट 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 देखो, ये हमारा पूरा का पूरा बिल्डिंग है. अब उसमें एक फाउंडेशन हम उठा लिए, ठीक है. हमें डिजाइन तो सबके लिए पाइल कैप करनी है. इस एक फाउंडेशन को हमने ले लिया. अब इसमें देखो कि रिएक्शन कितना आ रहा है. गो टू द पोस्ट प्रोसेसिंग मोड, देन reaction, select that one, view selected object only. What is the maximum reaction? Go to the reaction summary for that. Node number 34, the maximum reaction vertical 444 kilonewton. Okay, maximum
Yes,
effect
sir.
38. So this is the maximum force which are coming on your pile or your foundation. And one capacity of your one pile is how much? We are providing capacity of one pile as vertical force. It can resist only 300 kilonewton, right? And what amount of there is a vertical force of 444 kilonewton, right? There is a force of 444 kilonewton, and we are providing a pile of capacity only 300 kilonewton, and there is also uplift force of 100 kilonewton. It will be neutralized. What is left? The vertical force, effective vertical force it can resist as 200 kilonewton. Am I right? Yes or no? So we need how much piles?
Yes, sir.
We need minimum 3 piles. One pile can take effective force as 200 kilonewton. Okay. One pile can take 200. Two pile can take 400 or somehow near about that. Because if we are providing a group of pile, the force will be changed. It will not double. It will somehow less or more from 400. Okay. So we need 3 piles minimum. Software, when you click on the calculate, it will show you a minimum number of pile required. There is option of 2 also. If you increase the pile capacity, suppose I increase the pile capacity up to 600. Now check, there is 2 pile also. Pile arrangements are 2 because I increase the capacity of my pile. My pile can take 300 kilonewton. When my pile
It's depend on capacity of pile.
yeah. Hello.
It's depend on capacity of pile.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Got it.
It depends on the capacity of my one pile. If my one pile can take 300 kilonewton vertical load, then we must need to provide 3 piles minimum. Right? So it's a result for one single foundation. We need to provide 3 piles in a group in one single foundation. Right? When you change, maybe the forces at your support are same throughout the building. That's why the size is same and the spacing also same for all the footing. That's why I told you, please check for your in your software and when you are designing that. Okay, if it is same for all or not. Maybe the condition of the pressure or reaction throughout the building somehow equal for all the support. It may be 62 number 845 is about 621 reaction and 845 is maximum. 62. How to calculate the loads? The pile capacity you are asking, Ankit?
Yes, sir.
For the pile capacity, you must need to check your RCC or I think in the syllabus of RCC, then for cement concrete, about pile capacity. The base, how much load it can take from the base, how much the friction pressure it can take from the friction.
Actually, the piles also need the reinforcement also, right?
Yeah.
So actually, there is a design of piles also that are
Yeah,
different. So
software can support only pile cap design. Software will not support a pile design. Okay.
okay, sir.
We can do pile design also. Just consider one pile as a column, apply the load, and design it. Can you understand? We can design a pile also. Okay. Yeah, in foundation engineering, soil mechanics. It's a part of soil mechanics. We study about the pile capacity. From that you can learn about the pile capacity. Capacity of the single pile, capacity of the group of piles.
Any under-rimmed pile?
Yeah, we can provide the under-rimmed piles also. But software will not design it. We need to design the pile from different software or a manual method. Software will design only pile cap, and pile capacity depends on the under rimmed. It may be under rimmed, it may be friction pile, it may be end bearing pile. Software will not consider all that things. StatPro software, it can design only pile cap. The pile is
Can ETAP do that?
Yeah, sorry.
ETAP, and that's a software called
ETAP.
ETAP, right? So yeah. So can we design the pile in that?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because Geo5 and all other geotechnical software we use for the pile design. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It's a part of geotechnical engineering in that. Now, any other doubt? It required to repeat the design or clear to all? For foundation design, mostly use SEF. Yeah, we use SEF also. It's a it's a part of ETAP. Mostly we model a building, apply all the load in ETAP, and transfer that file to the SEF for the foundation design. Like we are doing in StatPro also. We model the your building in StatPro, apply all the load in StatPro, and design the foundation with stat.foundation, like that. Okay, guys. Mat foundation will take some time. It's a process of around 30 to 40 minutes, 30 minutes minimum. So we will do in a next session, okay? From the fresh start. Mat foundation. If you have any doubt in isolated foundation, combined foundation and pile cap, you can ask. Because mat foundation will take around 30 to 40 minutes itself. Up to this lecture, if you have any doubt, you can ask during your practice about the errors. If you have no doubt, shall I end the session?
Sir,
Yeah,
hello.
yeah.
Sir, by designing, can we take both seismic and wind load for calculation?
Mm, just repeat.
No, sir. While designing the building,
Hmm.
can we take both wind load and seismic load at the same time, or only seismic load itself enough?
We will apply the seismic and wind both loads. Okay, there are the load combinations of seismic and wind also, but not at a time. If there is a load combination of dead load plus seismic plus dead load plus live load plus seismic load, there will be no wind load. Okay, in a combination.
Okay.
If there is a combination of dead load plus live load plus wind
Okay.
load, there is no seismic load that time.
Mm-hmm.
Seismic and wind cannot be considered in a single
We
combination.
need to. Okay. Okay. We need to apply it individually.
Yeah, we need to apply
Okay. Okay.
and make a different load combinations for seismic and wind. Then, which is the major one?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Software will design the building, design the structure for that. Clear?
Okay. Okay, sir. That means we need to apply both the loads.
We need to apply
Uh,
both the nodes.
Software will automatically take which one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Which one is severe? Which one is major?
Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. Shall I end the session now? Okay, thanks for joining the session. We will meet tomorrow and we will do mat foundation.